Ugh. This has officially become a how not to start a hydroponics tower video. I warned you guys. Warned you it would be bad. What is up, guys? Today is the day that we are going to set up the tower garden. And not just finish the lights that I didn't finish the other day, but put all of the plants in as well. For those of you that happened upon this video trying to learn how to do hydroponics, I'm not sure this will be as informative as you think, but it might be extremely entertaining. So stick around, because this is my first time setting up a hydroponics grow tower, but I'm good, I'm psyched. Let's do this. I'm so excited to be growing food through the winter, hopefully, maybe. So I got duct tape and we're gonna attach the lights that I didn't do on the last video. And then we're gonna get the water and the nutrients set up and get these plants in there and see if I can make something grow. So I've been having a lot of anxiety about starting this hydroponics tower, and I've been trying to figure out why. I did put it off until the winter because I have the garden outside and it's huge, and the chickens, and there's just so much going on that I don't really have time to learn, you know, an extensive new skill and do a ton of research. So I put it off till the winter, about this time, December, the beginning of January, when it's getting too cold for anything to grow here. But I think I'm just so nervous, like, that they're all gonna die. And I think it's because it's so foreign to me. It's such a weird concept to be providing all of these nutrients to these plants yourself instead of just letting the soil do the work. And then with hydroponics, there's so many numbers and calculations for the nutrients and pH and everything. And like, as soon as math gets involved, I'm out, just out. I think I can handle the nutrients pretty well just because I already have like a background in providing nutrients to plants in the garden. It's the pH that worries. Ah. We already have a first problem. All right, so I'm gonna need to stick something here just for the time being while these lights are on. That's not too bad, could be worse. Almost worthless. Ah! I need longer pieces. Ooh, too long. Shit. Hey! Ta-da! Alright guys, so learn with me. I've got the sub pump. I've never used one before, but I think I figured it out. And then in here, in this tower, we have the PVC top where this is where the water drips down from. Here's the hose connecting it to the bottom where the sub pump will sit, and there's the water reservoir. Obviously, these are all where the little plants go. If you look at these cups, the rock wool with the plant roots will sit in here, and the plant roots will come down, and then water will drip down into this little reservoir for the roots to catch. It's actually pretty cool. I guess let's get started. I think I have to take all of these off of the bottom reservoir. So let's see if I can do that without breaking anything first. Oh, that's super light. It's light, just don't drop it. Woo! That was so easy. I thought that was gonna be way harder. Okay, so I looked up the product specifications. This is an 8-gallon tank. I mean, it's gonna have the sub pump in it, so I'll probably just put 7 gallons. But I do want to get the water and the nutrients started first, because if this product is faulty or anything, or it doesn't work, I don't want to take the time to have pulled all of my seedlings out, separated them, and then stick them in a non-working tower. This doesn't have a line anywhere in here to tell me if it's full. And I want to put the exact amount of water in because I want to get the nutrients correctly. I'm going to measure this out specifically because I don't know what I'm doing, so I want to do it how they tell me to do it. So I think I'm going to bring a gallon of water in here in that gallon jug, one by one, and just put 7 in here maybe. We'll see. Okay, that was a lie. I'm gonna put 4. Look at it, it's pretty full. It's right here. And I still gotta put the pump in, so we'll leave it at 4 gallons for now. And let's get our pH tester. I have watched like 3 YouTube videos and read the instructions front to back like 10 times. I think I figured it out. So this is the pH meter I got. It's the Milwaukee, hold on. I'm not affiliated, I just bought it after I saw reviews online. So it comes with everything you need, including 2 pH calibration buffer packets. So a acidic one, 4.01, and a neutral, 7. And then it's got the battery, which you need to put in, and the 2 probes, 1 temperature probe and 1 pH probe. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the battery in, put the probes in, and then this probe, this is the pH probe, it comes in its own solution so it doesn't dry up. So we're gonna rinse this off, and then we have to calibrate the pH meter before we actually test anything. It's a whole thing. I think that's getting in the way. Bye-bye. Temperature probe goes in here. pH probe. pH probe goes in here and locks. Put that little lock right there. Easy. All right, so we have 3 cups here. 1 is filled with filtered water to rinse in between the calibrations. This one is gonna be for the acidic buffer, and this one's gonna be for the neutral buffer. What I'm gonna do is turn this on, put it in cal mode to calibrate, and then see if it works. It is gonna be really cool to see what the pH of my tap water is. All right, I'm gonna put you guys up high so you can see what I'm doing. I guess there's sometimes crystals left on here if this has been soaking in its storage solution for a while. So they do just recommend that you move it around in a buffer solution to clean it off first. Turn on. All right, so we insert both temperature and probe into neutral buffer solution. Press cal, and then when this pH right here on top stops blinking, and it's reading 7.01, so perfect. So we rinse it. So once the pH stops blinking, we hit CFM to set that calibration. Now that it's calibrated, we get to measure the pH of our tap water. Our tap water is 7.81 pH. That will definitely need to come down for the hydroponics plants. All right guys, so we have our base, but we are gonna add our nutrients first because those can affect the pH. So what I'm gonna do is add these, then we'll take another pH temperature reading and then adjust the pH up or down from there. I have here are 3 basic hydroponic nutrients, probably the most basic you can find in any hydroponic store. These are the General Hydroponics grow mixes. I do have mostly lettuces and leafy greens started. So what I'm gonna go for in this nutrient mix is mostly vegetative growth. I will absolutely add all nutrients because the plants require all these nutrients, but I will add a little bit extra of the Flora Grow just because I'm looking for that heavy vegetative growth. These bottles are super, super easy to follow. It gives you the nutrients for every stage of growth you'll need: cuttings and seedlings, general purpose, aggressive vegetative, transition to bloom, and blooming to ripening. So this is gonna give you the teaspoons per gallon of every nutrient that you need. Super, super easy. Now this Flora Micro, I am going to cut back a bit on the amount I use. The hydroponic store in my town, they used to carry a Flora Micro that was for people with hard water, so it has a little bit less of certain minerals that you commonly find in hard water. They didn't have it. The guy I talked to said it wouldn't be too much of a problem, so I'm just gonna add a little bit less because I do know that we have pretty hard water here at the house. Stuff's dark. Looks like blood. Huh. I should be wearing gloves, shouldn't I? You know what I just remembered? I watched a video that said you always add the micro first. And I added it last. Ugh. This has officially become a how not to start a hydroponics tower video. I warned you guys. Warned you it would be bad. Okay, so the pH is 6.86 and you want it to be around 6.5 or less. A little bit less, not too much less. So I'm gonna add a little bit of pH down to this. I don't think it tells you how much to add to lower the pH. I think you have to figure that out with your own water. So I'm just gonna add a 1/4 teaspoon at a time and measure the pH from there until it gets around 6.5. Okay, so it turned out to be 6.64 with a 1/4 teaspoon. I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 more teaspoons. I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 more 1/4 teaspoons. And I think that'll put me in the right range. .31. I think we're good. Woo! Now it's time for the pump. Seems pretty straightforward. It came with this. All that was in here was the top and little suction pads. Yeah, little suction pads. Ouch. There's no instructions on here. It says caution. Read the instruction carefully before using. But There's nothing in here. I don't read Chinese, so we're just gonna wing it. So here's my issue. Well, maybe there's a hole in here somewhere. Is there a hole? Haha! There's a hole. Okay, I was worried that I wouldn't have anywhere to put the cord through to plug it in. There's a hole. All right. That solves one problem, but the other problem is how do I connect the hose to the top of this while the tower is on the base? And then we attach the hose to the pump outside, take this off, put the pump in, put this back on, and we're done. Dare we see if it works? I'm worried. Ah, shit, it's working! What do I do? Oh, look at that. All right, I will say first impressions, super cool. Also, kind of loud. This is in a bedroom right now. This might be too much, we might have to move it. Oh, that would be terrible to have to move it. All right, let's get these plants in here, finally. I was watching other YouTube videos and doing research and all that stuff, and everyone that I saw had cut their rock wool cubes to fit the size of a 1x1 seedling tray, which makes complete and total sense because now the roots have probably just grown all throughout the rock wool entwined with each other. So when I cut these apart, I might most likely will be cutting a lot of plant roots that I probably don't want to be. But I'm not gonna let it go to waste. We're gonna do it anyways. It's a learning experience. Oh, that was good. That was perfect. Okay, I need the rest of these to go just as smoothly. Look at this. So this is pretty cool. I've already put the plants in the back in, but I'm gonna put these in with you guys. super bright in here now. Look at it, guys. It's done. Whew. That was a lot of work. But totally doable by yourself. And it was a lot of work because I have no idea what I'm doing. This was my first time ever setting up a hydroponics tower. But I am super excited. If you guys have any suggestions for how to work this, how to maintain the plants, please let me know down below in the comments. And please don't roast me too badly. This is not an instructional, obviously. I'll let you know. I'm also flirting with the idea of putting clay, those clay balls in there just to give the roots some darkness. I'm not sure it's totally necessary, but at this point, right now, right this moment, I'm tired and I'm gonna take a break. But I'm very excited with the possibility of growing food all winter long. So thank you guys for joining me today. Until the next one.